Cowboys' playoff problems are very well known. They've not been to the NFC Championship game in nearly 30 years. Micah Parsons was asked if the scrutiny he gets is because of the Cowboys' lack of success. James, is Micah Parsons' defense of the Cowboys an excuse or an explanation?
Sometimes the reality of it is...
I have to clear your throat like that. Yes, James.
Sometimes the reality of it is we just get outplayed. I would have loved that, right? Lately in the postseason, since I've been here, since Dak Prescott has been here, we ain't been at our best, and we've been outplayed. Whether it's Jordan Love, whether it's the 49ers, whatever it is. We find ways to get it done in the regular season. We don't find ways to get it done in the postseason. You know what? That's on me. That's on the coaches. That's on the quarterback. We need to figure out a way, starting right here in training camp, to make sure when we get in the postseason, the quarterback don't come in here and look like Patty Mahomes. You know why? Because I'm on the defense, and I'm going to make sure that don't happen. All this stuff, this other stuff, is excuses. You are never going to be in the perfect play consistently. It may be one or two times in a game you were like, oh, man, this is how Andy Reid drew it up. This is how the defense. It may happen like that. Oh, Coach Mike drew it up against this. They in this. 9 times out of 10, it don't happen like that. We haven't played our best in the postseason. We have to find a way to get that done. That's the reality of it. All this other stuff is excuses. I would have loved for him to answer the question the way I just answered the question.
Shady, Micah is your Harrisburg brother.
Yeah.
Do you think...
Harrisburg stand up.
Harrisburg stand up. Do you think it's his defense of the Cowboys is an excuse or an explanation?
It's a little bit of both, but I'm going to go more of an excuse. Like James said, like there's ways to answer questions. I don't know if he was irritated by answering a certain question they asked him, because I've been there before, but it's certain things I could just say, like, yo, I can be better, right? We can be better on defense. I think the team is so good. This is why it's an excuse for me. The team is so good with the Cowboys. We got 9 All-Pros, bro. 9 All-Pros. And then you just look at, like, there's some players that are so good where if Patrick Mahomes is out there, right? Because Patrick Mahomes is the best player in the league, but Michael's up there with Pat, right? And when you got a player that's so good where, yo, I might make a call, and it might be the wrong call, but you're so good, sometimes you make it right. And that's why we pay them players. I've been in games where, you know, they might call a bad call to a certain look on defense, right? The defender's there. I make him miss, jump back, cut back, first down. Coach is like, woo, thank God I had him. That's why you have superstar players. So when he says these certain things about players just looking like Patrick Mahomes, like, I don't want to hear that, because on defense, you guys have enough, on offense, you have enough. Just go out there and play. We don't want to hear the excuses.
DJ?
Man, we all on the same page. It's an excuse.
Yeah.
And he said it hurts me when people think I'm not trying to win or I don't want to win. We know you want to win. Yeah. There's not a player that goes out there as like, oh, we want to lose this game. We know you want to win. We just need you to win. And this is the thing, though, Micah. This was going on before you were born. Like, you play with the Cowboys. They haven't won a Super Bowl in 30 years. And so you have to win a Super Bowl if you want it to stop. This was going on before you were born. When you play for the Dallas Cowboys, they expect you to win. If you're not going to win, it's just going to continue. So if you want this to stop, you guys have to win a Super Bowl. And until you win one, it's going to be year after year after year where you're going to make an excuse. Oh, they dial up things that we don't have an answer for. But it's what you said. They could have the perfect play, and Micah Parsons beats that tackle. It's no longer the perfect play, because the great player that Micah Parsons is, he made that perfect play not perfect. And that's just how the game is played. But everybody thinks you want to win. Nobody is, oh, they don't want to win. You just have to play better. When I say you, the Dallas Cowboys as a whole, when it matters the most.
Heroes.
What?
You said every player wants to win.
Heroes.
He didn't want to win every game.
Oh, my God.
He want to win that money.
I don't think...
Sorry about that. I just had to...
Oh, my God.
Bro, it's Friday. Can we just get through to, like, 2 hours?
No, I'm just saying, because,
You said it so fast, you was like, wait, what did he say?
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
man,
I have to disagree with all of you.
Oh, my goodness.
Because you've all told me something different. You've all told me that you got up more for Cowboys games than you did for some other games.
Well, some primetime games. Like, yeah. I wasn't trying to ball out, but
Yeah.
Sunday night. I'm saying Monday night.
Talks about like you want to play the Cowboys. You want to be a little extra. You know, everybody's watching the Cowboys games. You want to.
And we're rivals too, though. Eagles are rivals.
Sure, yeah.
It's divisional game.
This is big matchups, and everyone's watching. They usually have primetime games. If you get big numbers from the Cowboys, it's usually a little bit more legendary and talked about.
That's true.
So what he's saying is actually true. People do give their best effort when they're playing the Cowboys. People do want to put up big numbers and embarrass the Cowboys. But to me, if you know that, then you have to get up. And as a team, you have to not just match their energy, but go above their energy. And I think part of that truth lies in the postseason as well. Because, yes, every postseason game, obviously, goes without saying, it's important to both teams to win.
Yeah.
But there is this thing about playing the Cowboys, whether it's the regular season or the postseason. And if you know that, that's why I can't entirely say it's an excuse, because we have all talked about many times on this set that this is a game that you go into wanting to put up numbers.
But it's an excuse for Micah and the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you said every game, the Cowboys is going to get everybody's best shot, right?
Yeah,
we all believe that. You play the
all said that.
Cowboys, everybody's going
Yeah.
to make sure that they get up to play the Cowboys. 12 wins, 12 wins, 12 wins.
Mm-hmm.
They found a way in the regular season every single time to overcome that stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you get in the playoffs and you don't overcome that. That's on you, Micah. You know, we all know, when the playoffs come around, intensity is all the way up, right? Especially if it's the Cowboys, now you really want to win. But intensity goes up. So you answer the bell every single time in the regular season, then the playoffs you don't, and now you're saying it's the other players. No, it's y'all. Y'all don't make the plays. On offense, defense, coaching, y'all don't make it.
Yeah, I hear you. But I'm saying I think he's talking about in totality, like the expectations that you have when you play for Dallas. And that's why Dallas fans complain so much about the coverage and how we treat Dak and all these things, because it is different in Dallas.
If they didn't have the roster that they have, when you have so many good players on both sides of the ball, 9 All-Pros, those are expectations. Now, if you have 1 or 2 All-Pros, that's 9 All-Pros, and you got guys that are the highest paid at their position, you have expectations. And when you don't reach those expectations, it's like, wait, what's going on? 2 years ago, you lose to the Niners. Defense played great. Offense didn't play well. Last year, it was reverse role.
Everybody.
They couldn't stop Green Bay. They couldn't stop them. And so they have to put a game together as a team. Dak Prescott in offense has to play well. Micah Parsons in the defense has to play well in the same game. Until then, you're going to always get this criticism because you are on the Dallas Cowboys. It's a gift and a curse. Because you're right about when you play the Cowboys, whether it's Monday night, Sunday night, Thursday night, you want to play because you're a standalone game. You get up for that.
So let me get this straight. Because you're saying because he played for the Cowboys that every team was going to get up to play.
I didn't say that. You guys said that.
No, I'm saying, because I'm trying to
I didn't say that. You guys said that.
We used to get everybody best shot in Green Bay. So I know how
that's the league. So
that's the league.
What about the Chiefs? I mean, are teams can't
everybody best shot?
I didn't say it. You guys told me that when you would play the Cowboys, whether they were good or whether they were bad. Yes.
I told you that? Okay. Well, I just that's a divisional game, so we always play up. I'm just thinking I
hear you on the excuses.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The Chiefs get everybody's best work. Anyone who is up and coming, a good team. Yes, but the Cowboys do have a certain thing about them, even when they're not a good team, that people enjoy beating them. And I'm not making it up. You guys told me that.
But it's just, this is an excuse for me because the biggest question mark is playoffs. Like, it's not that you guys don't win. You know what I mean? Like, you guys win a lot of games in the regular season. Like, we looked at Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid and Travis Kelce this year. We said this is their worst team. And when it mattered most to go on the road against the baddest team.
Everybody,
but I'm just strictly talking about Baltimore. They was the baddest team in the world all year long. Beat up on the 49ers, #1, all this stuff, MVP, all this stuff. When they have to play their best, knowing that they're going to get everybody best shot on the road, at home, they find a way to win. So all I'm saying is, Micah, when you're up there and they ask you these questions like, listen, man, whatever it is, we got to find a way to be better in the playoffs. Coaches, players, offense, defense, and we got to find a way to figure out a way to win this game.
It works both ways because, the coach ain't going to always call great plays for you to make it happen, and then players make it happen. There's sometimes where coach may call the perfect play, right? And the players don't make it happen. Damn, coach, man, great call. We went over all week. I missed it. So it goes both ways. That's why I never argue with refs, right? I know there's some refs that had some bad calls, but I had a ref tell me, you know what, Shady? Yo, I don't make every call like you don't make every cut. Like your quarterback don't make every pass. I'm like, you know what? You're right. So that's why I never really get into, like, well, what's the best play for us? Or is he calling the best offense? Because it's never going to be 100% your best call. You know, there's times I need to make plays when it's a bad call, and then there's some calls where it'll be really, really good. Just don't mess it up. It goes hand in hand.
You got superstar players.
Well, someone who wants to be paid like a superstar is Dak Prescott. We're all waiting to see when Dak Prescott will get a contract extension. An NFL writer says Dak's baseline should be $55 million per year, which is the current high in the league. So, James, should Dak Prescott...
Who said that?
No, Jones, like, on the
Albert Breer.
Oh, okay.
James, should Dak Prescott settle for anything less than $55 million per year?
Yeah, Albert Breer, I feel you, but this ain't your money. Dak Prescott is better and has outperformed all these quarterbacks that got $55 million except Joe Burrow. Tua, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence, he has outperformed all those dudes. It is my turn, and that is how this quarterback market is going. It is my turn. I deserve... If it's going to be the Cowboys, around $57 to $58 million and more money in guarantees if I'm Dak Prescott. I'm not settling for $55 million knowing that I've accomplished more and I'm a better player than these dudes are in the league right now. If I'm Dak Prescott and I am going to sign an extension with the Dallas Cowboys, it's $57, $58+ million with more money in guarantees. I have to jump these guys because that's the way the quarterback market is going right now. And that's what I earn with my play on the football field, showing you that I'm better than these dudes that you gave $55 million to.
Shady, you've made a lot of money in the league.
Yeah, that's true.
Go for anything? That's true. Go for anything less?
Dude. No, it shouldn't, though. No, it really shouldn't, though. Like, we're in a world where a guy like Trevor Lawrence has jumped the market. How? Why would he jump the market? Would you say he's like all pros? Some
strict next man up.
Next man's up. So Jordan Love, okay, he jumped the market. He had really one good year, right?
Yep.
He had some all pros. Did they from the Super Bowl? Next man up. So a guy that does have some all pros, right, that has some wins, that has some type of real estate in his league, why wouldn't he jump the market? And I'm not even a crazy big Dak fan like that, right? I think he's just a good quarterback. I just don't understand, like, we playing this game with the market. It's like, look, man, you paying all these other guys because they're good, right? Elite, great money. So why won't you pay a good quarterback that is actually proven, that's been to some Pro Bowls, that's been to some All-Pros, that wins 12 games a year, a season? Why won't you pay him at the top of the market? I don't understand. Like, it's really crazy to me. I guess the Cowboys are just, I think it's an excuse for them, though. I think the real question is, do they really want to pay Dak because they've been getting the same results, right?
Yeah.
We paying this dude, if we paying a rookie the same numbers that we going to pay Dak, right? Think about it. So the rookie, I don't know if he's going to go to the Super Bowl. I doubt he will. NFC Championship, I doubt he will. Dak Prescott, when he goes to the Super Bowl, I doubt he will. NFC Championship game, I doubt he will. So I get what the Cowboys is talking about. They're saying, look, man, I don't want to pay you no more bread because every time I pay you, I get the same results. I understand that part. Just say that. But don't play this game where we don't know if we should pay him more than $55 million. No. The market's the market, and he's better than the quarterbacks that's getting paid that type of money.
Yeah.
So, yes, pay that dude.
Yeah, I think that the situation is that it's Dallas, right? And they've already paid him. And to Shady's point, are they going to make it to a Super Bowl with Dak Prescott? Mm-mm. Are they going to make it to an NFC Championship game with Dak Prescott? Maybe you have a better chance of going to a Super Bowl or an NFC Championship game with Dak Prescott than you do with his replacement. But if the replacement gets you to the playoffs, then you're getting the same result that you did last year without paying $55 million a year. But does Dak Prescott deserve top-of-the-market money?
Yes.
He deserves it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's without question. And while, of course, we all know what Joe Burrow is capable of and his talent and what he's already accomplished, Jordan Love and Trevor Lawrence are the ones in here messing up the conversation. Because if it was just Joe Burrow at the top of the market, okay, then let's talk about what Joe Burrow has done. Joe Burrow has taken a team in Cincinnati to the Super Bowl and then the AFC Championship game. And he is the one player on the one team that we think actually challenges the Chiefs because they've shown the ability to beat them in big games, which other teams around the league have not. What about Jordan Love and Trevor Lawrence? Trevor Lawrence has accomplished nothing in this league. Jordan Love has won a playoff game against Dak Prescott, but he's only had 1 year of starting, and the regular season was nothing interesting at all. So they just happened to get to the postseason. It was good enough to get to the postseason, and then they had a great playoff game. But he's really getting paid off of one playoff game. Because if he didn't win that playoff game and had that regular season, do you think he'd be making $55 million a year?
No.
I don't think he would.
No.
That's a good question.
I don't think he would. Do you think that Dak should settle for anything less than $55 million?
No, Dak should not. I'm pretty much lock and step with Shady on this. He shouldn't settle.
Nope.
But if I'm the Cowboys, I don't really want to pay him. Because if I did, it would be done. Dak's agent already has an idea of what's behind door number 2. Mm-hmm. And so whatever the Cowboys are going to offer him, if he does not sign, they already know what's behind door number 2. That's why he isn't going to sign it. Over the last 4 years, there's not a quarterback in the league that's made more money than Dak Prescott. Not one quarterback in the league has made more money than Dak Prescott over the last 4 years. And so his agent, they do a great job of trying to make sure he's compensated very highly. I don't believe the Cowboys are going to give him $55 million a year. And Dak should not settle for that because exactly what all you guys have just said. When you see Jordan Love and Trevor Lawrence there, there's no way I'm taking less than them. There's no way. You can say I've accomplished more than what they've accomplished. I'm not taking less. But the Cowboys are saying to themselves, we're not giving you more than that, because if they were, a deal would already be done.
What's behind door number 2 for Dak?
Frenzy, $60-something million.
Mm-hmm. What's behind door number 2 for the Cowboys?
They're going to have to figure that out.
They don't know.
They're going to have to figure that out.
That's the problem.
Oh, what you mean? Oh, with the Cowboys got waiting for them?
Yeah.
I can tell you that.
What they got?
The same results that door number 1 is for the
12 wins and in the playoffs with a chance? You think that's behind door number 2?
a chance. We all got a chance. We all got a chance.
Everybody got a chance.
Who's the worst team in that league? The Bears?
A chance.
The Panthers?
But
they got a chance, James.
Let's just be honest, though. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest.
Right now, what's behind door number 2 for the Cowboys?
Whatever quarterback going to be a free agent next year.
Who knows what quarterback going to be there?
Cool.
And it could be 8 wins and no playoff berth.
Listen, man.
For real. We don't know. Are you going to go in free? What quarterback is entering in free agency next year?
See, I'm on that side, though. I'm on the Cowboys side with this, though, right? Now, the question was, does he deserve to get paid? And the answer is yes. He deserves to get paid.
Yes.
If Trevor Lawrence is making any type of money in this league, like they paying him for something he's doing as quarterback, Dak should get paid more than that. Well, what I'm saying is, on the Cowboys side, Jerry Jones is like, look, bro, listen, man.
I'm with you on that.
I don't know if this team will ever be as good as it's been, okay? My job as the owner, to pay good players and to get good players and good coaches in this locker room, okay? It took you to your 8th season to get an all-pro. That ain't even hard to do, right? I did that, 2-3 years?
I thought it was really
hard at the quarterback.
2-3 years, that ain't really, So, hold on. So, as a GM and an owner, all right, I get you. So, it took you 8 seasons to get 1 all-pro. Why was that? Because last year, you said, all these turnovers, right? Mike McCarthy takes over the offensive coordinator, right? All the plays. So, now you get an all-pro. Touchdowns, you balling out. Second in the MVP voting, all right? So, that's one check. Let's look at the team I got for you, though, Dak. I gave you 9 all-pros. I mean, is that good enough to win a 2, bro?
Yeah, 8. He won.
Okay, he's one of them. 8. Cool. Check. Right? So, on my part, I did everything I had to do for you.
Right.
What you giving me? Oh, wait, I'm sorry. The last check, I gave you all type of millions, dog.
And the millions he gave him, 20, 21, 22, 23. There's not a player in the league making that money.
Hold on, James. I'm still cooking. I got the salt.
He talking to me.
No, TJ didn't say, because he said it's not, in the last 4 years, it's not a quarterback that made more money than me. So I gave you good players. I gave you some good coaching. Okay, the next thing I'll do, I give you all that money for the last 4 years the most. Yeah. Okay, what you giving me?
I gave you 12, 12, 12.
What
you mean?
What is that? What is that?
I gave you 12 wins.
You see the problem? The problem is
12
that's
wins
cool.
matters and a chance. And I gave you a playoff win.
James, listen here.
That's why you're smiling.
I'm saying,
Bro, it's like he want to be funny, but I'm being serious.
I'm
if I'm a GM,
serious.
if I'm in any type of business, right? We all make money here. Any type of business. If I'm putting all this, investing all this and out, I want a nice return.
This is all
what I'm saying is, on my return, I'm not getting enough, James. Because I can get that same return I can get. I don't have to get an all-pro quarterback. I don't have to get one. I can get a Cooper Rush or these other regular dudes. The same thing they're going to do is win a couple games, because we are talented. We're going to win some games. But we're not going to win no playoffs. We're not done with that. No Super Bowls, no NFC Championship games, none of that.
Yeah. I'm looking at all these quarterbacks right here. What return they giving you?
Who these dudes? They're going to be a lot cheaper. So look. So if I give you, but you asked me a question. So if I give you $55 million a year, like, whoa, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$55 million a year, right? I know you're going to give me no NFC Championship game and no Super Bowl, right? And if you go down the list, let's say Kirk Cousins, he's at $45 million a year. Yeah. I know if I get $45 million a year, that's $10 million less a year than what you want. I know you're going to give me no Super Bowls, no NFC Championship game. So why would I take it? Why wouldn't I take it?
Yeah, but how about your favorite, Trevor Lawrence? What are he giving you?
Same results.
What Tua giving you?
No Super Bowl and no NFC Championship game.
But Shady doesn't think that Trevor Lawrence
don't believe in those quarterbacks.
I don't believe in them.
He don't believe in them.
They're giving me the same results, James. You hear what I'm saying?
It's not the same results. Dak Prescott, what's the first thing we try to accomplish?
Okay, but James.
Dak Prescott is winning the division and 12-win season.
And what else?
And because of that,
What I'm saying, okay, we haven't had the success in the postseason, but we in the post. You ask me, what is he giving you? That's what he's giving you. Can he give you more? Sure, but that's what he's giving you.
We're not the Titans, bro. We don't want that. We're not the Titans. We don't want that.
Titans catch the stray.
So you don't want 12 wins with a chance to compete in the playoffs. It's good teams that don't make the playoffs.
Once you've reached a certain, and this is sort of the whole issue with the Cowboys, once you've reached a certain level, once you've accomplished something, the goal is then to level up.
Right.
Dak is consistent, but he is also consistently not great. And that is the issue with the Cowboys in this level of payment. And that's why another team is going to happily sign up for paying Dak Prescott $60 million because they don't have the consistency that Dak Prescott provides. But once you've been to the playoffs, once you've won the division, once you've had a 12-win season, once you've had an All-Pro, once you've had a season where you were an All-Pro alongside 8 other All-Pros, the expectations is to deliver in the postseason. If you are at a point in your journey as an organization where you haven't made the postseason, then 12 wins is amazing. So the Jets win 12 games this year, they're going to be beside themselves. It's going to be incredible because they haven't done that in so long. But if you are at the position where you are competitive every single year, you're winning the division, you're going to the playoffs, the idea is then to level up.
So this is what I'm saying. This is where I think the disconnect is. The Dallas Cowboys are the Titans. They are the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's been 30 years, and you've not been there. We just giving them credit because you got the star on your helmet. You haven't accomplished that.
Let me tell you why they're not them, right? When you talk about the big brands in football, like the Cowboys,
they have big brands.
Like the Niners, you can't do that. Like the Eagles, right? If the Eagles can win 12 games, and no Super Bowl, you think Nick Sirianni's going to be there? Oh, wait, better yet. Do you think Jalen Hurts is going to be there? Because when you're playing big ball and big football, as far as prime time and big brands, it's not okay. Andy Reid, he's the best coach in football ever, right? He went to 4 straight NFC Championship games. You know what happened? Because he didn't win a championship?
Got him out of there.
You said what? They fired him, James. They fired him, bro.
He lost them games.
What?
Right? He lost those games.
But he got to those games.
He got to them, and it wasn't enough, and they fired him. So what I'm saying, when you play for certain teams, it's not okay. Does that make sense what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It makes very, very clear sense. But what I'm saying is this is a team that has been 30 years. And we are saying since their brand, since they are the Cowboys, that we putting them up here and they ain't showed us that they're capable of winning them.
So 30 years, right? Okay, now we tired of it. How about that? 30 years we didn't do this. Now we tired of it, though. So now we want to do something different.
But even I don't even think it's fair to put the 30 years on Dak. Dak hasn't been playing for 30 years.
No, I'm talking about the owner. The owner's like, yo, I'm 30 years.
The owner is certainly tired of it.
But you can't say 12, 12, 12, and everybody has these expectations when the playoffs start because 12, 12, 12.
Right.
And then when we get to the playoffs,
L.
But you just said why they lost last year, right?
Yes.
Why?
Yes. Oh, last year, Jordan Love and the Packers go down and score. Dak throws a pick. Pretty much game over.
Yep.
But you told me
no.
The defense didn't play.
Don't forget, he threw another one.
He did throw another one.
Okay, don't forget that one.
He did throw another one.
I pray Dak Prescott gets out of Dallas because he is disrespected in Dallas. Straight up.
You might be right about that, but there is somebody that's going to sign up for that, and I think Dallas is.
I just hope they have a plan behind door number 2.
I don't know. Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.